Welcome, my friend. We are in the desert just outside of the town of Ridgecrest, California, where we've been staying for the last 2 months. But when this video is released, we will no longer be here, but we'll actually be back down in Baja California, Mexico. So beautiful beach yoga practices will soon be coming your way. Now, if you're following along with our Yoga Love calendar this month, then you'll be completing this yoga for sore and tight hips and glutes after our glutes yoga workout. So today's practice should hit all the right spots and feel so good. It is a great practice regardless of whether you have sore glutes, so hop into something comfy and join me on the mat for this 30-minute yoga stretch. In your cross-legged seated position, go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Just begin to roll around on your glute muscles. Giving your glutes some love, massaging them out. Notice what feels sore. Notice what sensations you're feeling. What may need a little more love and attention in our practice today. Go ahead and work it out. Now go ahead and bring your soles of feet to the mat out in front of you. Knees are bent. Walk your feet as wide as the mat. And we'll fan your knees over to the left. And as you do this, just feel the massage in your glutes as you take it side to side. This will work best on a harder surface. Just rock it out, feeling the massage. And close your eyes, feeling into your body. Just rolling around in a way that's calling to your body. Great. Now go and extend your legs out long, sitting up tall. You may wish to sit up on a pillow or rolled up blanket, or you may even fold your mat up. This will help to tilt your pelvis forward and prevent that rounding in your low back. But from here, we're going to take your left ankle and cross it over your right leg, your right thigh. Bring your fingertips behind you, pointing towards your body. Breathe in, find length in your spine. Flex your left foot, and then energetically press that left knee down towards the earth. Breathe into the stretch. Now, if you don't feel it here quite yet, you can bring your right sole of foot to the mat. Then check back in with your left leg. Flex your left foot, energetically press the left knee away. Now, with your right sole of foot to the mat, you can inch it forward to soften the stretch, and you can inch your foot back closer towards your body to deepen the stretch. Let your body guide you in what it needs, feeling that opening in your body. Make sure your right knee is in line with your hip point. Lengthen your spine, crown of head reaching up. Let's just take 3 more breaths here. If your right knee was bent, go and extend that leg long. Then bring your left sole foot to the outside of your left thigh. So your left knee is going to be pointing up to the sky. You can take your hands around your knee, breathe in, lengthen up. And on your exhale, we'll wrap your right arm around your leg. Left hand comes near your seat into our twist. Feeling the stretch in your left glute. Option to bend your bottom leg, bringing your right heel near your left hip. If you find that takes away from the sensation of the stretch in your hip joint, then go ahead and extend that right leg back out long. and extend your left leg out long. We'll take it over to the other side. So bend your right knee, bringing your right ankle over your left thigh. Flex your right foot. Your right knee energetically presses down. Fingertips behind you, keeping that nice flat back. Left toes point up to the sky. Again, option to stay here, or if you need to deepen the stretch, you can bend into your left knee, bringing your sole of foot to the mat. Check back in with your right foot if you do that. Ensure that your right foot is flexed and that knee is energetically pressing away. Lengthen your spine. Hold this for 3 more breaths. Good. Go and extend your leg long. Bring your right sole foot to the outside of your left thigh. Hands around your knees. Breathe and lengthen up. And on your exhale, exhaling at the navel, wrap your left hand around your knee. Right hand comes near your seat, moving into our twist to the right side. Staying broad and open across your chest. Your inhales find length in your spine, and exhale at your navel, moving deeper into the twist. Beautiful. Go and unwind, extend your right leg out long. We'll make your way to hands and knees. And then we'll tuck your back toes and press yourself up into downward facing dog. Now downward facing dog gets into the back side of your legs, into your calves, your hamstrings, and up into those glutes too. So just walk your dog out here, find what feels good, find that nice opening sensation in your body. 5 breaths. Everything is connected, and getting into those hamstrings can help stretch your glutes as well. Beautiful. Now very slowly, from here, we're going to walk towards the front of the mat. We'll do this nice and slow, 1 step at a time. Until you come into your forward fold. Go and bring your feet hip distance. To help find hip distance, go ahead and make fists with your hands and then bring them in between your feet. That's about hip distance for you. Have a slight bend in your knees. Go ahead and clasp opposite elbows and let your upper body dangle, head weighs heavy. Once again, taking care of our hamstrings, but also releasing your low back and upper back. Again, nurturing these areas will also tend to your glutes. Take 5 breaths. Feel that sweet release in your upper body. Eyes closed. Feeling into your body, Noticing all the areas of your body that are being tended to by this pose. Release your fingertips to the mat. Then we'll heel toe your feet as wide as the mat. We'll bring your toes to point out and heels in. We're lowering down into Malasana, our yogic squat. So begin to lower your hips down through center as you lift your heart. Bring your palms, prayer at heart center. Your elbows come to the inside of your legs. Really press your legs wide side to side as you lift your heart. Crown of head reaches up to the sky, and then lengthen your tailbone towards the earth. Getting into our hips. Once again, nurturing and tending to our hips will help with our glutes. Take 5 breaths here. You may hold stillness at center. Take a slow rock, front to back, grounding down into the earth. Bring one hand behind you and one in front to lower yourself to the mat with control. Soles of feet to the mat in front of you. Grasp along the back of your thighs. Breathe in, find length. And on your exhale, round back in your spine as you slowly lower yourself all the way to the mat. Wrap your arms around your knees to give yourself a hug. And lower your soles of feet to the mat. We're going to take our reclined pigeon pose next. So we'll cross our right ankle over our left thigh. Same thing as we did at the beginning of class. Flex that left foot and energetically press that right knee away. This is option 1. Option 2, you can draw your left knee in towards your chest, grasping along the back of your thigh, or you can take it around the front of your shin. Find what feels best in your body. Getting into that right glute. Glance at your left knee. Ensure that's in line with your hip point and not collapsing inward. We'll take 5 breaths here. We're looking for a nice stretch sensation. So if you feel any pain or discomfort, go ahead and back off just a little. Let's lower your left sole of foot to the mat. Then your right sole of foot. Extend your left leg out long. Draw your right knee back in towards your chest. Hands grasped along your knee. And from here, we're going to draw your right knee towards your left shoulder. And hold it there. Shoulders remain grounded. Collarbone smiling up towards the sky. 3 breaths. right, go ahead and take a slow rock of your knees side to side. Just a few times, massaging into that hip joint. Good. Now take your left hand to your knee to cross it over your body into a twist. Extend your right arm out long. Take your gaze over to the right side, following those fingertips. Feel your shoulders grounded. If your knee doesn't come to the earth, or if you feel any discomfort, you can place a yoga block or a pillow underneath that right knee to fill the gap between you and the earth. Let's take 3 breaths in this twist. Slowly unwind, drawing your right knee in towards your chest before you lower your sole foot to the mat. Taking our reclined pigeon pose on the second side, so cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Flex your left foot and energetically press that knee away. Now your right and left side may be a little different, so try to let go of what you did on the first side and approach this side with fresh new eyes, fresh new perspective. So explore option 1, seeing if this provides you a nice opening sensation. If not, we can draw your right knee in towards your chest. Explore clasping along the back side of your thigh, drawing your knee in, or maybe the front of your shin. My left glute is tighter than my right, so I find that while I can clasp the front side of my shin on the other side, on this side I have to clasp the back side of my thigh. Check back in with your left foot and your knee. Make sure your foot is flexed and knee is energetically pressing away. And then glance at that right knee to ensure that's in line with your hip point and not collapsing inward. And if so, just press and lift it up. Notice how and if that changes the sensation of your stretch. 5 breaths. Good. Going to lower the left sole of foot to the mat. We'll extend your right leg out long and then draw that left knee back in towards your chest. Hands wrap around to draw your knee up and in. And then we'll cross that right knee over your body towards your right shoulder. Taking it over as far as you need to feel that nice opening in your left glute. And hold it there. 3 breaths. Good. Now you can take a slow rock of that knee side to side, massaging into that hip joint, taking it as far over to one side as you can before you take it over to the other, nice and slow, giving that hip some love. Settle it into stillness at center. Take your right hand to your knee and cross it over your body into the twist. Left arm extends out long. Soft gaze follows those fingertips. Shoulders grounded. Using any props if needed to fill the gap, to fill the space between you and the earth. 3 breaths here, my friend. Slowly unwind, drawing your left knee into your chest once more, giving it a squeeze. And then we'll lower that sole of foot to the mat. Bring your right sole of foot to the mat. Go ahead and draw both your knees in towards your chest. Bring your one hand to each knee and then draw your knees wide side to side as your big toes stay in that center and kiss. We're going to come into happy baby. So this is option 1. So really draw those knees down towards the earth and wide side to side. If you're feeling enough sensation right here, you just hold it steady here. Breathe into it. If not, thread your hands through center to clasp the outside edge of your feet and then lift your feet up towards the sky so soles of feet are towards the sky. Flex your feet. Energetically draw your knees down along the side of your body as your shoulders press down towards the earth, shoulder blades gliding down your back. Lengthen your tailbone towards the earth, feeling your low back ground. Spine is grounded. The entire length of your spine is grounded to the earth. 5 breaths. Sending your in-breath into any areas of tightness and tension you may be feeling. And then visualizing your exhale, carrying some of that tightness, that tension out of that area and releasing it from your body, creating more space and openness. Soften your feet in towards center. Bring your knees into kiss. Give yourself one more squeeze. And then lower your soles of feet to the mat. Let's heel toe your feet as wide as the mat, providing ourselves a counterbalance for all those external rotations. Let's let your knees fall into center. Allow your knees to fall over to the left side, feeling that massage into your left glute. Breathe and lift them up to center. And exhale, letting your knees fall over to the right side, feeling that massage. Take this a few more times on your own, going as slow or as fast as you'd like. Finding what feels good in your body. Maybe your knees lower towards one side, and you slowly rock it side to side on that glute, further massaging into that glute. You just find what feels good, my friend. Next time your knees come up to center, hold it there. Then we'll heel toe your feet into hip distance. Go ahead and roll over towards your right side. Let's take a deep breath in through your nose. And a long, slow exhalation out your nose. With eyes closed, make your way to a comfortable cross-legged seated position. Sitting up nice and tall, relax your hands wherever is comfortable and close your eyes. Bring hands, prayer to heart center. Take a moment to thank yourself for taking the time to tend to your glutes, Give them some love. Notice how they feel now compared to when we first joined together on the mat. And bow forward, sending love and light to you and all beings. Namaste. If you had sore glutes, I hope this practice released some of that soreness your muscles were feeling. And if you did this practice and you didn't have sore muscles, well, I hope they feel a little more open and appreciated the attention they received today. Throw the video a thumbs up if those glutes and hips feel the love and appreciation. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. I'm truly grateful for your love and support. Have a beautiful rest of your day, my friend.